Hello, English 4 students, and welcome to Chapter 16 of Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. You've reached the final, formal chapter of And Then There Were None. There are two supplemental chapters, an epilogue and a message in a bottle that we'll read next week in our conclusion of this book. But today we will be reading chapter 16, which ends the story portion of the story, because both of these take place after the story and do not contain the characters, or they don't get one of them contains a character, the other one doesn't. But anyway, I digress. You're not here for that. You're here for chapter 16. So let's get to it. Let's jump in. By the way, you do need to take 10 annotations over chapter 16. So right here, we kind of start, and keep in mind the last two people we are stuck with are Vera and Philip Lombard. They kind of stare at each other, and it feels like a millennium, but it's only a minute or so before they finally realize that it's one or the other. Pay close attention to how Lombard's talking here. It's a very interesting way that he is being presented. This entire chapter has a lot that you can work with your prompts. But this beginning part here, this back and forth between Vera and Lombard, is very meaty that you can sink your teeth into. Then something happens, and one of these two characters die, and then we're left with one particular character. And there is relief for that particular character. They're like, I could do anything. And another area that you can really begin to see that you could possibly use for a prompt is when this character goes up to the house and they're inside the house all alone. So starting on 267 to 268 to the end here, this right here is one that you could really, really work with for a particular prompt, because the end of the poem is they went and hung themselves and then there were none. So basically they walk into the house and they're like, I feel so great. So this feels so great. And then they see a noose, and they kick the chair away and all that fun jazz, I guess. But yeah, that's how it ends. Both characters die. One is frizzled up in the sun as the poem goes, and the other one hangs himself. So really interesting chapter, very short and to the point chapter, but there is a lot that you can sink your teeth into to work with for your prompt. All right, so 10 annotations over that. If you have any questions, please email me, pdavidson@portugal.k12.mo.us, and I'll see you around later. Bye-bye.